Okay, so that last video just ended unexpectedly. Back, ow. Again, it's happening, so. Okay. I'm breaking my legs and breaking my back, right? I shouldn't have had to flinch for that. Just because I said that? That doesn't make sense. See, that's just further evidence of the hypnosis. Abnormal facial expressions, everything along those lines. I'm breaking my legs and breaking my back. Come on. I'm breaking my legs and I mean, so this is the thing, is like, there's various ways to say it. I shouldn't have to snap my fingers and say that angrily either. And spinal cord, reproductive health, of breaking my legs and spinal cord, and potentially breaking my spinal cord. Here, let's go ahead and write all these down anyways. Potentially breaking spinal cord. Becoming paralyzed. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. This is just a method. Okay, I'm making me rewrite over and over again because I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, there's my back. Okay. Ow. Ow, and ow. Ow. That hurt. Okay, by the way, I was also hypnotized again to think I couldn't be sexy for it, which is ow. Which explains a lot, actually. So I can actually include that. Which is why I was hypnotized to think quote, you can't be sexy for it. Whenever I tried to crack my back. Ow. Trying to write this quickly. Okay, there is the back pain because I'm resisting post-traumatic suggestions again, by the way. That's where it's coming back, so I'm just pointing that out. I don't care at all about I'm just trying to abuse me with hypnosis. I'm not gonna tolerate it. I'm not allowing it to happen. Okay, I'm being abused. I'm being abused. I'm being abused. I'm being abused. See that facial expression, everything that's wrong here. I'm not tolerating it. I'm not tolerating it. And then I'm hypnotized to feel back pain because I'm pointing it out. So the back pain went away as soon as I pointed that out as well. So where was? Oh, there it is. The charging has AIDS, not a metaphor. Was another threat towards my reproductive health and towards my sexual and reproductive health. Breaking my legs and. Or what if I just ended the sentence there? Let's see, the threats to so I also want to throw this in there. I was hypnotized to think that if I jumped off a flight of stairs in jail, that I could for medications. Hypnosis is making this difficult. It shouldn't be difficult at all. It shouldn't be difficult at all. Just write it. That if I jumped off a flight of stairs in jail for medications, that hypnosis is inhibiting my ability to articulate, by the way. I was hypnotized to think that if I jumped off a flight of stairs in jail for medications, that I could potentially. And then I'm hypnotized to feel pain for trying to articulate and thinking before I impulsively act. That I could. Again, I'm not playing along with this. That if I jumped off a flight of stairs in jail for medications, that I could possibly fracture my spine, possibly become paralyzed from the waist down if I fractured my spine, or that I might not only break my legs, but that forcing it to happen anyways. Articulate it. I don't have to play along. I hypnotized to think that if I jumped off a flight of stairs in jail for medications, that I might not only break my legs, but that I could become paralyzed for the rest of my life. I could become paralyzed for the rest of my life if I ended up breaking my spinal cord, or fracturing. If I ended up fracturing my spinal cord, or I could say if I ended up fracturing my spinal cord, it could be, but that I could actually. And this is the thing with hypnosis too, is it's trying to force me to write both of these down, and then choose between the two. Before I decide if I like the articulation or not, because it's not allowing me to think and comprehend what I'm trying to write. That I might not only break my legs, but that I could also see, and this is what I mean, that hypnosis isn't hitting me, but that I could also. Okay, which one do I want to say first then? Wow, see, that's what I mean. Spinal cord or paralyzed, right? It's that simple. That is, I'm throwing this in their face right now. Like, this is abuse. This is evidence of it too. I'm being 100% serious. Potentially breaking my spinal cord and becoming paralyzed, or potentially becoming paralyzed if I broke my spinal cord. with that I could actually my spinal cord as well. And that I could become paralyzed from the waist down from it as a result. Permanently paralyzed. From the waist down as a result. As a result, and not only never be able to walk again, but never be able to hump I could even say thrust my hips to hump. This is ridiculous. This is scary actually too, by the way. To hump again. This is the hypnosis really hurting me right now. This is abuse, this is abuse, this is abuse. I don't have to play along with this. Like, I straight don't have to. From the waist down. As a result, I could say which and I was hypnotized to do that big breath and to think about the Charlie Sheen as AIDS hypnotic metaphor, because that's a very specific hypnotic metaphor. That's extremely convicting evidence. massage chamber, right? Which would not only mean I wouldn't be able to walk in it. Meaning I would never be able to walk again. But I would never be able to hump again either. Okay. So this is the last of it. Cut that. Cut that. Patricia Shane has AIDS. Hypnotic metaphor. Was another threat. Towards my sexual and reproductive health. I was hypnotized. Do you think that if I jumped off a flight of stairs in jail for medications, that I might not only break, hypnosis is also really inhibiting my ability to write quickly by about 5 to 10 fold, and I can multitask and write, but that's further evidence I'm refusing to do this. My legs. So by about 5 to 10 fold is how much the hypnosis is inhibiting my ability to write. It should not be strenuous at all. Let's see. I should be able to write much faster than I am. I'm experiencing extreme difficulty here, shakiness, muscle tension. I'm exposing them for it. And the hypnosis is inhibiting me. And also I wrote even the wrong word because of it. I don't have to feel any strain doing this. I don't have to feel any strain doing this. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. I don't have to feel any strain for it. I don't have to feel any of the post-hypnotic suggestions under normal circumstances. So if any of the that eye squinting was a post-hypnotic suggestion, for example, that I could actually fracture. Okay, this is where the hypnosis is hitting my handwriting even more. My spinal cord right faster, right faster, right faster, right faster. There's more back pain because I'm trying to rush it too. As well, and I'm not going to get along here, and that I could. Hypnosis is inhibiting my ability to write. Become paralyzed. This is taking too long. This is taking way too long. This is really nice evidence to have that the hypnosis is, and because not only am I being inhibited from being able to write, I'm also being inhibited from being able to talk simultaneously as reading. And the more that I try to talk, the more strenuous reading feels physically. That's impossible. And that again, that was the hypnosis. Okay, you can hear the paper shuffling. This is all the hypnosis. I'm not tolerating it. I'm not tolerating it. I'm not tolerating it. I'm not tolerating it. And I shouldn't have to repeat that. The waist, the waist, the waist, down. As a result, which would not only the hypnosis is inhibiting my ability to read and to make it feel painful because I'm trying to act normal while I'm doing it. That's the back pain. Never be able to hump again. Okay, to walk. There we go. Again. But that I would never be able to hump again. I was also, my back. So let's see, I was also hypnotized to, this is the problem here. Let's go ahead and just do it. Let's just go ahead and do it. Let's just go ahead and do it. I'm going to destroy the people that hypnotized me by recording them and getting evidence of them. And I shouldn't have to feel any back pain or any tension at all whatsoever for it. Okay, so I tried to write I was also, but I wrote I was, I started to write I was hypnotized. So anyways, I was also, this is really sick of them, by the way, too. Just pointing that out. So I was also hypnotized to, I think about taking my dog out on a walk. And this is why okay, this is not something that, sorry, the hypnosis won't allow me to talk while I'm writing either, and then I'm hypnotized to feel more back pain because of it. I'm not playing along. I was also hypnotized to think about, the hypnosis is inhibiting my, repressing my memory. I was also hypnotized to think about taking my dog on a walk. when I thought about never being able to walk again. Hypnosis is making this unnecessarily difficult. Never being... I've done this multiple times before. And I don't have to tense my muscles for it either. I don't have to... So I'm hypnotized. And I'm pointing it out and I'm making it obvious. Never be able to walk again. Which is also further. Why is that? This should not be difficult for me to do. The hypnosis is making this unnecessarily difficult. Further evidence that, and I'm just gonna keep resisting the post-traumatic suggestions. And I can multitask while I'm doing it. The hypnosis is repressing my memory. That breathing out, that exhale, was that forced exhale. That was also the hypnosis. My eye squinting, that was also the hypnosis. Which is also further evidence that okay, so the more I tried to force myself to write, the more painful I felt in my back, which is also further evidence that I shouldn't. That was the hypnosis. Okay, so when I lowered my head and made that facial expression, that was also the hypnosis. Which is also further evidence that. So what I'm trying to describe is from the very beginning, where I describe how you know, like, and this is where the hypnosis is inhibiting my articulation even more. So that heavy breathing, that was also the hypnosis. I'm just making it noticeable right now because I was told that the doctors hoped I became injured and broke my legs. Hope I broke my legs and became injured. Just like my dog. That reference is being threatened that the hypnosis is making this difficult. I think I was also hypnotized to smile, by the way, and since I wasn't smiling when I started writing this, hypnotized to have my hand cramp. Now that writing got super easy right there, right? Let's go ahead and put them in prison. That reference is being threatened. That the doctors hoped I would break my legs and become injured like my dog. Hoped I would break my legs. Hypnosis is making this difficult, by the way. So there's a lot of, post-traumatic suggestions and distractions here. That I'm trying to expose, which, by the way, when my mouth opened there, that was another post-traumatic suggestion, become injured like my dog. Okay. Ow. Alright, let's go ahead and grab, I want to look at that last page here, and I'm hypnotized to feel the back pain again. This is not okay. This is abuse. This is sick. People need to go to prison for it. Like, I'm really being abused. I need help. I need help. Oh, that's why I was hypnotized to talk about their lives being worthless and needing them to go to prison, so that I wouldn't ask for people for help during the videos. And then that stink face that I just made was also more further evidence of hypnosis. And the heavy breathing is further evidence of hypnosis. This shouldn't be strenuous. This shouldn't be difficult at all. This shouldn't be difficult at all. Ah, crippled. Let's see. Ow, 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 there's my back. I was also hypnotized. I'm just trying to word this correctly, and you can see here, this is a very good example of how many times I have to rewrite things just to get it written correctly. This is disgusting. I was also hypnotized to think about taking my dog on a walk. Faster, right, faster, right, faster, right, faster, to think about, and I was hypnotized to, like, smile, and this is, like, disgusting. This is disgusting. This is literally disgusting. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. Taking my dog for, and I think it, I mean, like, I'm just getting kind of barraged by the post-traumatic suggestions, and I'm not gonna comply with it on a walk when I thought about what? Right, faster. About never being able to walk again. So when I would resist the memory repression, I was hypnotized to think right faster. Able to walk again, and facial expression changed there briefly, and also how I stopped writing there while I tried to describe that. Further evidence. This is really good evidence, actually. Walk again. Which is further evidence this shouldn't be difficult. I should be able to write and talk at the same time. Just further evidence. Okay. I think I'm going to write that down word for word, which is further evidence that Christine Price told me, because this is the person that did tell me that I remember. adductors. Okay, and then there's more back pain here. Hoped that I would. Break my legs and become crippled. Break my legs and become crippled. Like my dog did. When I was experiencing, this is seriously sick. When I experienced epilepsy. Okay, hypnosis is repressing my memory. Hypnosis is repressing my memory from sleep deprivation. Or specifically, actually, impairing my cognition from sleep deprivation. Where is it? After being taken off my sleeping medication. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the hypnosis presses my writing speed by about 5 to 10 fold, and also when I was writing that, the hypnosis impaired my writing legibility just to try to cover it up. They didn't want people to know. I need to have an example of how I can write legibly and legibly, neatly, and quickly. Or how I can write quickly without the hypnosis affecting the legibility or neatness. I was also, just like how I can normally write and talk and read at the same time without it affecting my ability to write, talk, or read. And it tries to think about taking my dog on a walk. Taking my dog on a walk when I thought my dog on a walk when I thought about never. And this is what I mean by the hypnosis is making it difficult to multitask. See, I was talking about something else and I was talking just fine. When I thought about never being able to walk again. If I fractured my spinal cord. Or if I jumped off the flight of stairs. If I jumped off the flight of stairs. Hypnosis is inhibiting me. This is abuse. Hypnosis is really inhibiting me. And that, which is further, there we go. And then the squinting in my eyes, which is further. Evidence. Wow. This is sick. Very sick. That, Christine Price. Told me that the doctors hope that I would break my legs and become crippled. Like my dog did. When I experienced catalepsy. When I experienced catalepsy from sleep deprivation. Hypnosis is, by the way, that facial expression, that was also another example of the hypnosis. And specifically that A being impaired. I kind of felt like I made a snarl. So again, none of this is normal. I should be able to write much quicker than I am too. After being taken off sleeping medication. Okay, the hypnosis is really inhibiting my ability to write a lot right now. This is just really extremely abusive because it's impairing my ability to write. And after being taken off my sleeping medication and being so that's what I wrote down? Yeah, that is. Off my Ambien. Okay, anyways. I'm going to end the video right now. There is more that I need to add on to this. Specifically though, let's see, so all these are great. This, okay, that goes there. This goes here. There's that one. So all these go into letter content rough draft. Okay, but nice. This is really hitting my ability to even put these in here quickly. Impair my cognition and everything along those lines. There we go. That's in there. And then there is also another metaphor here related. The world's a little blurry metaphor. Whether that went. Where I think I might have put that in the miscellaneous file, but it's actually supposed to be in there. It's a good thing that I noticed that. This is freaking ridiculous. Holy cow. Okay. Anyways, let me go ahead and grab that real quick. It should be right in this one of these folders. So remember to set the miscellaneous folder down next to me, unless I've moved it since then. No, I moved it apparently. Let's see if I can find where I moved it. Oh, there it is. Or did I put that in? By the way, if I made any weird facial expressions there, that was definitely the hypnosis. I'm pointing that out 100%. Okay, I'm not seeing it in here. I wonder if it's possible for me to have set it down in a different and put it in a different folder. Like, let's see, hold on a second, let me grab that. I need to be organized here with everything. Let's see, it's not in here. No, it's not. Let's see, it could be one of these. No, that one. There we go, this one. Oh, it's a little blurry. That was it. Alright. Anyways, so thanks for watching the video. I'm going to make sure to include this in here with this. Because wow, it kind of is crazy how all these things just loop back together like that. One, two, three, 4, 5. Oh, that needs to go into the rough draft file. This is just a blank sheet of paper. Hold on a second. Put that in there. 5, where's 6? I'm feeling back pain too, by the way. I shouldn't be. That's 7. So where's 6 at? Right here. There's 6. Good. So I'm going to move these out of the way. I'll put that there. And then 6, 6, 6. Right here. And that. Great. So then, Anyways, I'm going to put these into, Hypnosis is making me feel pain for doing this too, because I'm getting more organized so I can do things quickly when I start the videos again. But anyways, yeah, I really don't tolerate being abused at all. And they have to. I mean, they're going to have to learn how to, at least. Well, they're going to have to learn how to go through, prison, at least. Sorry about that. Not abuse. They're not innocent enough to ever call anything that happens to them abuse. I mean, these people are sick. You know, they make me say, ow, ow, ow. They make me say all kinds of things. Ow, my back. And again, when I'm resisting the post-traumatic suggestions, that is when I'm hypnotized to feel the back pain, and then I'm hypnotized to feel tense in all my muscles when I resist as well. So there's been a lot of evidence in here too. And then this wraps it up even more. So, you know, feel free to like read some of that, and you just kind of like, oh wow, okay, I see the reference. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Let me see, actually, because I mean, I can just write it on the back, but